Imagine a company so powerful it quietly holds the keys to the global economy, managing more wealth than the GDP of entire countries. You won't see their name in headlines often, but they're everywhere, shaping the world behind the scenes. Today, we unravel the untold story of BlackRock, how it rose from a small investment firm to become a giant with trillions of dollars under management, influencing the future of finance, governments, and your life, without you even knowing it. Welcome to Successcraft. If you're passionate about business, innovation, and the stories that drive global change, hit that subscribe button and stay with us as we take you behind the curtain of the world's biggest companies. Part 1. The Humble Beginnings of a Giant. In the late 1980s, Larry Fink, a man who had just suffered one of the biggest professional embarrassments of his life, was sitting in a small New York office with a vision. Fink wasn't a stranger to Wall Street. In fact, he had helped build one of the largest trading desks at First Boston. But after a single miscalculated trade cost the company $100 million, Fink was pushed out, a humiliation that haunted him. But Larry Fink didn't give up. Instead, he turned that failure into the fuel for something extraordinary. He wanted to create a company that did more than just trade stocks. He dreamed of a business that could master the very thing that had nearly destroyed him: risk management. And so, in 1988, along with 7 other partners, Fink co-founded BlackRock. Back then, BlackRock wasn't the behemoth it is today. It started as a small firm with a single goal: to help clients understand and manage their financial risks better than anyone else. They started small, managing just a few $1,000,000 for a handful of investors. But Fink had something big on his side: his obsession with data. Part 2. The Tech That Changed Everything. While other companies were making trades based on gut feelings and market trends, BlackRock did something different. They built Aladdin. Not the magic lamp from fairy tales, but a revolutionary piece of software that would become the backbone of BlackRock's empire. Aladdin wasn't just software. It was a data-crunching beast. It could analyze millions of data points in seconds and spit out insights that no human could see. Fink and his team used Aladdin to predict market risks, spot opportunities, and protect their clients' wealth in ways no one else could. And soon the world took notice. By the mid-90s, BlackRock's clients weren't just wealthy individuals. They were governments, massive corporations, and pension funds that trusted Fink's firm to manage their fortunes. Part 3. The Role of BlackRock in the 2008 Financial Crisis. In 2008, the world's financial markets were in chaos. Banks collapsed, people lost their homes, and global economies were on the brink of disaster. Amid the wreckage, one company stood tall: BlackRock. As governments scrambled to stop the bleeding, they turned to Larry Fink and his team. The U.S. Treasury and Federal Reserve knew they needed the best, and BlackRock's data-driven approach made them the perfect candidate to clean up the mess. BlackRock was given the monumental task of managing toxic assets, those risky loans and mortgages that had caused the crash in the first place. With Aladdin's help, they untangled the mess and stabilized markets. BlackRock emerged from the crisis not only as a savior, but as one of the most trusted financial institutions in the world. And here's where things get interesting. Part 4. How BlackRock quietly controls the world. Today, BlackRock manages over $10 trillion in assets. To put that into perspective, that's more money than the entire GDP of countries like Japan, Germany, or the UK. But what does it mean to manage that much wealth? BlackRock owns shares in almost every major corporation you can think of: Apple, Amazon, Google, ExxonMobil. The list goes on. But they don't just own shares, they own voting power. This means they have a say in how these companies are run, from who sits on the board to decisions about climate change policies. With their vast network, BlackRock is more than just an investor. They're a quiet influencer, shaping how businesses operate, how governments respond to economic crises, and even how cities plan their infrastructure. They are, quite literally, woven into the fabric of the global economy. ESG and sustainability. In recent years, BlackRock has been pivoting towards ESG investing, putting money into companies that prioritize environmental, social, and governance factors. Larry Fink has become a vocal advocate for sustainable investing, even writing letters to CEOs, urging them to focus on long-term goals like fighting climate change. But the question remains, is this a genuine shift toward a more responsible future, or just another business strategy? Part 7. Lessons from BlackRock's success. BlackRock's story is one of incredible innovation, persistence, and influence. They transformed the way we think about risk management, used technology to outsmart the market, and quietly became one of the most powerful entities in the world. Their rise offers key lessons for any entrepreneur: the importance of long-term thinking, the value of data, and the power of staying ahead of the curve. Conclusion and what does BlackRock's influence mean for the future of finance, the environment, and even your daily life? Will their power grow, or will they face greater scrutiny in the coming years? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in more stories about the hidden powers shaping our